but I mean the match is about to start, so.
So here we go, Zoot, take us away. It's the grand final.
Right, let's get it going. This is what you guys have been waiting for. And I'm on Tox at the moment as he gets that red armor. Just spots Av3k going up the bounce pad. And he's just going to move over, get his first weapon of the game over onto the yellow armor. But he's taken a lot of damage over there from Av3k. So got a couple of weapons, but maybe not the start that Tox was hoping for.
And Tox is going to play this one out, and as Av3k comes straight at him with the rocket, Tox pushes them away with the plasma and just about gets away from an engagement there that, as you point out, he's not really looking for at this stage. And 30 seconds in, just that one brief exchange. And talk us through an early match situation like this, Sturmy. What's going through your mind? What are you doing if you're Tox?
Well, Tox has basically both weapons right now. He's probably trying to play a more defensive game. Right now he's trying to basically just close Av3k in the shaft area, just making sure that he's probably gonna attack either red armor like he did right now, and back off. I think he got the mega time. I'm not really sure right now, but if he didn't, he's probably just gonna stay there, try to see, maybe pick it up, or try to run away from it, but at least try to get it.
There we go, they both exchange rockets outside the Mega, and it will be Tox who gets further away. Tox is going to make his way in as he pushes forward now. And Zoot, your thoughts on these early exchanges?
There's not much going on. There's a little bit of damage onto Tox at the beginning, but it's kind of stabilized a lot, and I think the next fight really is going to mean a lot. Tox still not really got himself on the mega health, spotting Av3k just in the corner, but it's still really quiet. Neither of these players want to make the first mistake at all. They do not want to be the ones chasing to tie the game up afterwards.
Do realize that we're missing draw gun. We'll fix that in the next map, as it'll be Tox to collect that Mega. Waiting for him is Av3k. He quickly gets himself out of there and can still enjoy the bounty of his items. He has now yellow on top of that as well. 150, 150. Let's switch over to Av3k, who's 150, 200, and both players having not really taken a battle. Oh, rocket to the face. Av3k decides to pull back, realizes that Tox would now be weighted up in his favor, and Av3k is going to hold back, and we go tit for tat as these two players just don't want to give away this first frag cheaply.
No, it's just going really slow at the moment. I mean, what do you think, Sturmy? Do you think this will continue, or is it just the patience and both of them trying to find this perfect moment?
No, I mean, right now Av3k is probably just going to go on and run the yellows, while Tox has a pretty solid red armor and mega time. Tox is one of those players that is going to make basically zero mistakes, so he's gonna try his best to, try to avoid Av3k in bad situation, position himself really well, and try to get as much damage as possible.
A bit of tense action going there in the middle area. Av3k firing off some plasma at the end, both of them taking a little bits of damage, but still, they're not really wanting to totally commit to anything at the moment.
That was a really good move from Av3k. So basically, he just went downstairs, tried to catch Toxic, jumping on the Mega, so he could get the Mega time.
Now,
sorry, for interrupting you there. Av3k just getting that yellow armor as well, still trying to get his armor as high as possible. And he's not the one really getting on the Mega health at the moment, so maybe he's going to try and make a steal for it in the next 10 seconds.
Still no frags on the board, but red is up, and Av3k is going to try to make his way towards Mega, which comes up, and Tox gets in there with that LG, takes Av3k down to 60-60, steals the item and gets away. Red and yellow up though, and we'll see as Tox pins Av3k back. And we'll dart around that corner. He smells blood here. Rockets being exchanged. Tox gets the frag and takes the lead. This is his moment now. Collects that yellow. Can he find Av3k and turn it into two? No sign of the pole. He's right behind you. And Tox turns around. Battle at the LG. Av3k gets the frag. And it's back to 1-1. Beautiful, intelligent play from Av3k. He knew what he was doing there, waiting Tox out.
That was absolutely crazy. Some brilliant retaliation for Av3k, but we're having a big fight here at the top, and Av3k's going to take this one down, so he is going to take the lead this time. There is mega health up behind, but he might be able to get this and extend it even further. Excellent play from the Polish player here. There is still so many items up on the map. Av3k should be able to get both of the major items here.
This is really bad for Toxic right now, because Av3k basically just stole one of the yellows. He has really good mega time and red armor, so he has really solid control.
Control of the map, well and truly, and the scoreboard. and Av3k will look to extend that lead if he can find it. Still 5 minutes, so 2 frags still more than achievable as Tox collects his that yellow, but as we switch over to Tox, you see his health is nowhere near that of his opponent, and he did land that rocket. He's waiting for the Mega to come up and wants to drop down on it, will do so. No sign of Av3k. In fact, Tox doesn't have the timing and shows it because he could have waited a few seconds more, but he heard Av3k coming from the right, who collects the Mega and gets out of there and has frag number 4 in his back pocket.
Amazing stuff here from Av3k, just listening there to Tox just over the sidelines, spamming those grenades down, doesn't want him to take that yellow armor for free. He's got a red armor on the middle bottom level if ever he needs it, so I imagine he's probably going to leave this up a little bit longer. And, just edging over towards it now, so Av3k in absolutely great shape at the moment. I'm going to get rid of those bubbles, doesn't want to give anything away.
From this position, Sturmy, how does Tox find a way back? 4 minutes to play. What's the avenue?
Well, he probably has to slow down his game a little bit. 3 frags on the M13 are really not that much, especially if you have some times to get back into the game. The main issue would be if it's only 1 or 1 minute and a half left and Av3k starts playing defensively. But right now it's it's only 4 minutes left. They still have a lot of time. Toxic just need to slow down a little bit his game, try to get back the Mega time, and get his stock back.
Well, he has got almost full armor. Goes out with the LG here, forces Av3k back, but Av3k, even if he gets into hard times, is sat on a 50 bubble up there and will grenade on down. Rockets being exchanged now. A little bit of an LG lick coming out from Toxic as he does more and more damage to Av3k. Toxic, though, running out of health, and his falling rocket doesn't do the damage, and Av3k gets out of there, collects the Mega, and Toxic actually had only got him down to 1, well, he had to use the 50, but he also got him down to take the Mega. So good damage done from Toxic, but in the end, all for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, all the items for Av3k to pick up afterwards, and Toxic not so fortunate on the spawn. Av3k managed to clinch an easy one after that to pull it to 6-1. Still a lot of items at the same time. I don't know, though, if Toxic's going to really be able to get in on the major items. He might get 1 yellow. Av3k's going to do his best to deny the rest. And he's just hovering over. He sees that red armor's up and he can't quite make it. And there's Av3k just on the top, surely going to LG him down. Tox can't be that healthy anymore, but he's run out of liner gun ammo. And Av3k has lost out on the Mega health. Both of them meeting, and Tox is in fact going to manage to get a frag back on the board. Excellent play there, but he's not really left with a great deal.
Sturmy, how does he quickly convert 1 into 2?
Well, right now I don't think Toxic, is still in a really good shape because Av3k is doing really well. He needs this red armor badly. He needs to pick up the next Mega, and then maybe we can see a really good comeback.
So it's 6-3 as Tox now needs to charge back on the scoreboard. 3 frags a difference. Tox with Mega, and didn't have much health going into that as he will make his way out. He's low on rockets as well, as he uses the 1 rocket he has to get into the position to fight Av3k, but doesn't take the fight. Good rocket comes back, pushes Av3k away, who came charging around that corner with his LG, and now it will be Av3k to hold him at arm's length. And Toxic at this moment in time is going to be looking at the clock. 90 seconds, 3 frags, no problem, but very soon it's going to become one.
Yeah, time is running pretty short, and I don't know if there was a mistime there on red or Mega, but it shouldn't damage him too much because he's going to be able to get both anyway. And now 200, and the clock is becoming an increasingly big factor in this game. Tox has got to start prowling, going on the hunt for Av3k. Is he going to be able to find him? Jumping up though through to the lightning gun area, still searching for him. You can see the rocket splash over on the side.
1 minute 40.
Av3k is just on the side. Here he is with the rockets coming in, trying to battle him. Av3k's got to be increasingly low, but he's just making it away, and Tox is struggling here on the chase. Av3k up the bounce pad, and he may have survived this encounter, but and really knocked off like 30 to 40 seconds. This is going to get pretty tense at the end. He's going to make the rocket jump up, but he loses all the momentum he had by running them to the side. Tox isn't very stacked anymore. He even rocket jumps up. He's desperate for those frags, but he just can't make it.
Tox is all in at this moment in time. 25 seconds left to go. Here we go, point blank range. LG comes out. The first rocket did the damage and the LG sealed the deal. It's 7-3. Tox is going to lose this map. This was his choice as the opening map as well. And we will head on to ZTN for Av3k to bid to extend his lead up to 2. Remember, it's best of 5, however, so still all to play for here in the FACEIT.